What is up, guys? I am BizorFIFA, and welcome to our stream recap from yesterday. And we have a lot of games to get through today, so let's just jump on into it and see what we can do. First match of the day was Doumbia and Tevez and Hernandez up top. And here we are in the 7th minute with Robin getting around this fullback. Just going to see if we can keep getting around him here. We playing that cross to Aubameyang. I don't know if that was the highest percentage chance we could have done. Maybe we were better off just running that on in. But hey, we'll take that goal and make it 1-0. Trying to get on in here, and what a funny goal this was. I think I was trying to sweat that across, and somehow, some way that went into the goal to make it 2-0. And getting on here with Aubameyang gets taken down, and that'll definitely be a penalty. I don't know how that was a yellow card and not a red card, but we bang in the penalty to make it 3-0. So right away, getting the day started off just right. Royce cutting inside, body feints in to that near post, and hits it with that 4-star weak foot. And he gets a crazy long shot with Marquisio here to make it 4-1, but it's not going to matter. He already has a red card at this point, and we're spinning on by him with Robin. Just going to sprint on in and see if we can bang it into the net, which we can to make it 5-1. So a comfortable win for us in that first game. 7 shots on target to 2. Those are good stats for us. So we'll just move on to the next match. Team of the Year, Di Maria, Walcott up top. So pace to deal with. Solid looking side. Nothing really to pick out there. Doing work here in the 8th minute. Janozovic is going to go ahead and find Kagwa out here, and Memphis is in space, so we play it on into him. What do we want to do from this position? I actually ended up doing a triple tap square to Aubameyang. I don't use the triple tap square a whole lot, but it worked out there. Halftime stats aren't the greatest. We only had 2 shots on target. Wish we could have made more chances of that. And that's actually, now this is the full-time stats. Nothing really happened in the second half. I only got 1 other shot on target. Wish we could have gotten the safety goal in that one. But we got the win either way. Next match, that is a super solid looking squad with Pink Doumbia and team of the season Tevez up top. But here we are, 29th minute, getting in with Robin, and we're just going to take it around the keeper and tap it on in. And actually, I'm remembering this match now. This was a tough match. Halftime stats: 2 shots on target for us, 3 for him, and he was actually making a lot more dangerous chances than those stats say. He was coming at me hard for most of this game. He gives the ball away there, and we just play that through ball right away to Royce. Bit of lag here, but we get on in with Royce anyway. Just going to take it around the keeper and tap it in. So I was really excited to make it 2-0 in this one, I remember, because he was working me for a large part of this game. But game ends 2-0 for us. 6 shots on target for us, 4 for him. I was happy to get out with the win in that one. So next match, we got that Team of the Year Ronaldo, Suarez, Robin up top. Looks like a solid squad. Here we are at halftime. We have no shots on target. That is not good at all. You want to be making some chances, and we made none in that first half. I throw it in here with Neuer. It falls to Ronaldo. The ball is bouncing around here, and as it's bouncing around, Ronaldo has a crazy finesse shot to make it 1-0 for him. And unfortunately, that's how the game would end. I could not get a shot on target, which is absolutely terrible. And thinking back on it, I pretty much deserved to lose that match, because if you can't get a shot on target, how are you going to score some goals? So I'll have to look back at that game and see what we can change to have done better. But anyway, we move on to the next match, see if we can bounce back. Castro plays a good through ball. Aubameyang takes a great first touch and bangs around the keeper to make it 1-0. 34th minute here, we're running in with Aubameyang, and actually I see Robin making that great run. We tried that triple tap square, and I was surprised that pass worked out so well to make it 2-0. Kevin steals the ball and is just going to play that quick through ball to Aubameyang, who's in behind, and he taps it around the keeper to make it 3-0 in the 37th minute. And he would actually rage quit on out at some point. And yep, 5 shots on target for us, none for him. That works for me, so we'll just move on. Next match, we got Royce and Lewandowski up top. We have a corner in the 37th minute. You know what we're going to do. We're going to dance around and then see if we can find Aubameyang, which we can. And he's going to head it on into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Halftime stats: 4 shots on target for us, 2 for him. Not terrible stats. Hopefully we can just go and get that safety goal. 70th minute here. Aubameyang's in space. Try not to counterattack too hard and wait till we see something that's wide open. It looks like Herman's in space here, and we slip it to him, and he bangs it on into the back of the net to then give us that safety goal that we wanted. And that's how this match would end. We'd get our 15,000 coins for winning Division 1, and good stats at the end of that one. Was able to get some shots on target at least. And 4-3-4 side next, Ronaldo, Suarez, and Bale up top makes sense to me. 13th minute here, passing it around. It actually just falls to Aubameyang here, and we do some step overs, cut inside, and wow, that is a crazy power shot to put that one away. And at halftime, stats aren't great though. We have the 1 goal, but we need to make more chances. We definitely need to make more chances, which has kind of been a theme to the day today. Aubameyang walking in the box here, and Iniesta ends up just kind of taking him down. He almost saves that penalty. Can't believe he didn't, and ends up being 2-0. So definitely a bit of luck going our way for that second goal. 80th minute here. Luckily, this ball falls to Marquisio, who plays a one-time pass to Royce, who finishes it with that 4-star weak foot again to make it 3-0. So now we're looking safe in this one. 88th minute here. Aubameyang is going to body feint and get just wreck all three of those defenders basically to get around them all. And he's playing keep away at this point. We stole it from him and banged it on into the back of the net. And he continued to play keep away here, trying to keep it away with his keeper, and we get it with Aubameyang, kick it on in with Kevin. And if you're playing keep away, I'm going to give you a little bit of the shush action, and we go ahead and get that rage quit there. So we will go ahead and take that and just move on to the next match. Six shots on target for us, 0 for him. Good stats for us. So next match coming up against Aguero, Sanchez, Neymar up top. That team seems to make sense to me. 21st minute, Aubameyang plays a big through ball to Memphis. What do we want to do from this position? I'm remembering this game was really laggy, and we end up getting a penalty, which I'm fully down with in a laggy match. And luckily we were able to bang it in with Memphis there. Yeah, I'm remembering this game was crazy laggy. Play the ball to Kagwa here, do a spin move. Gonna just try to do another spin move. And somehow, some way, Kagwa bangs it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And that would be the rage quit. So I was down just to get out of that laggy game. And 5 shots on target for us, 0 for him. So next match, Cavani Lacazette up top with Pastore at cam. See what we can do here. 5th minute, Diekmeyer plays it into Aubameyang. Aubameyang plays it to Kevin. Kevin gives it back to Aubameyang, and there's space to run into. And we just run into it and kick it on in with that left foot. That'll make it 1-0. Play this corner short. You know what we're looking for from these short corners. See if we can cross it on in, and Aubameyang flies in the air to get a big header to give us that safety goal. Coming down the wing here, he makes a mistake with David Luiz, and we pick it off, and Robin's cutting inside. Gonna cut inside one more time, and it doesn't even have to be that powerful of a shot. Just tap it into the right spot to make it 3-0. Play the corner short here, pass it to Chiellini. Chiellini takes a good touch and is going to look for Aubameyang, who bangs it in to make it 4-0. He gets a corner here in the 57th minute and crosses it. We know all about that game. And he gets a header to make it 4-1. But we are not too concerned. Working it around the midfield here with Castro. Robin's in great space. Pass it on to him, and he taps it on in around the keeper to make it 5-1. Royce is running on in here, and why don't we just keep on running with him around the keeper and just tap it in for a little bit of cheese. Through ball here, David Luiz is way too aggressive, and Aubameyang is just in again to tap it into the back of the net to make it 7. And a little fake shot here. Alba tries to get his shot off. Castro picks up the ball. I love this little scoop by Marquisio to get around everybody. And kick it in the back of the net to make it 8-1. And that's how the match would end. Lots of shots on target for us. Ended up being comfortable. And next match, we got a 4-3-4 side. Hazard, Aguero, and Sanchez up top with a midfield that makes sense. He does have Mertesacker on the side, which is a bit weird. Halftime stats, 2 shots on target for us, 5 for him. I do remember a lot of those shots that he had were from way out, so I wasn't actually overly concerned with his 5 shots on target. I just know that we needed to be making more shots on target. Get in with Memphis here, and Mertesacker is on Memphis Depay, and that's not what you want to see because Memphis will just run on around you and tap it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. 71st minute here, seeing if we can get that safety goal. I try to pick out Aubameyang, and it actually falls to Memphis, and Memphis fights for that header to make it 2-0, and that's how this game would come to an end. 7 shots on target for us. We did end up getting more shots on target, so that is good. And next match, Mertesacker again. I can't believe I came up against Mertesacker 2 games in a row. What are the chances? But this was a full Arsenal side. So 19th minute, we're doing some good work here. Fake shot with Aubameyang. Fake shot one more time and get it on into the back of the net to make it 1-0. 22nd minute here, he plays a absolute perfect pass from Ozil to, I forget who finished that off, probably Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, but a perfect pass there, and I wasn't watching the through ball very well. And yeah, only 1 shot on target for us. We need to be making more shots on target than that. And a pretty fair 1-1 at this point. 68th minute here, he plays across. Gibbs plays it to Welbeck, and Welbeck gets a massive header to make it 2-1 for him. And unfortunately, that'll be a loss. I just could not make a ton of chances. This is a game I need to watch back again and see what I could have done differently to make more chances. But we'll just move on to the next game. This is the next side we're coming up against. These guys, Remy and Walcott up top. So we know we got to watch out for those through balls. 9th minute, Memphis doing some work on the ball. Plays in Aubameyang, does a little fake shot and just kicks it into the back of the net. That's as simple as you like. And 12th minute, getting down the wing here with Memphis. What do we want to do from this position? Let's just try and keep running on in. I try and smash it on target here. The ball's bouncing everywhere, and wow, that is pretty lucky of us to get that in the back of the net to make it 2-0. 23rd minute here, Kaggle is on the ball, plays a great pass to Janozovic, who sees Aubameyang making that run in behind, and we just kick it in the back of the net to make it 3. Kaggle on the ball here, seeing what he can do, being patient, just finds Aubameyang in a good spot, and he can just bang it on into the back of the net in the 82nd minute to make it 4-0. Janozovic finds Guardado, who finds Memphis, who finds Aubameyang, and Aubameyang cuts inside by 1 and makes it 5. So a comfortable win for us there, lots of shots on target, and yeah, bounce back. So 4-3-1-2 side next, Messi and Suarez up top, Iniesta at that cam spot. We'll see what we can do. 29th minute, we're on the wing with Royce. What do we want to do from this position? Perhaps we just have that cross. End up crossing it way too hard away from Aubameyang, but Robin says that's no problem. And Robin actually wins the header to bang into the back of the net. So 5 shots on target for us at halftime, 0 for him. I feel like everything's in control. We just have to get that safety goal. But he gets a free kick in the 58th minute. I try and bring someone back on the line, try and clear it away. And I guess the shot was just too powerful to clear away. And unfortunately, that's how this match ends. So not a lot of great results for us today, but a 1-1 draw in the end. He only had 1 shot on target, 6 shots on target for us, and I remember being pretty disappointed that we drew that match. But in the end, I remember I had some pretty poor finishing as well. So yeah, if I'm only able to score 1 goal, you never know when your opponent's going to score a goal to equalize, which he was able to do. So this next match, he had a good goal there, and we are down right away. So the depression continues. Straight from kickoff, can we get back into this one? Janozovic is on the ball, plays a good ball to Aubameyang. He plays a one-time pass to Herman. Herman's just in on goal here and taps it around the keeper to make it 1-1. So I was glad we equalized straight away. And if you're on my stream yesterday, this glitch happened where we couldn't throw the ball in. The ball was just sitting there and we could not pick it up. So this happened for a long time, and eventually I kicked it in from out of bounds and it was just back in play after like waiting there for maybe 15 minutes or so. But we get this free kick here. Gonna just play it short to Kevin and look for Aubameyang, and it works out perfectly. So I was down for that. I saw Aubameyang lurking in that middle spot, played it short and found him. Played this through ball here to Memphis, and he is just being ridiculous with his keeper. I was glad we were able to take it around the keeper there, and we just tap it on in to make it 3-1. 64th minute here, we're on a bit of a counterattack. I take a look at my mini map down there and notice the keeper is out, so I just hit that cross button towards the goal and we put it in over Neuer to make it 4-1. There's your little spinny circle thing, and that's going to be the rage quit. So we will take that one for sure. And 4 shots on target for us, only 1 for him, ball of possession for us, so that ended up being an okay game. But that's where this episode is going to come to an end. So this was our roughest stream recap yet. I think we had, what, 2 losses and 1 draw? It might have even been worse than that. I don't really remember. But definitely I'm going to go back and look at those losses, see what I could have done better, see what I can improve on, and see what we can do in our next stream recap. So thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate it, and have yourselves a good one.